Welcome back, everybody. My name is Jeff. Tonight, I'm reacting to another one of your requests here on New Year's Eve. This one is Woodz Drowning, the live clip requested by user Nusu5757. I said I wasn't going to do any more live reactions, but this one is on Woodz' personal content creator channel. So I feel like it's going to be pretty safe. If it gets blocked, obviously you're not going to see this, but I'll let you know. Yeah, it's going to be weird hearing this when I play this back, knowing that no one ever heard it. If it did get blocked, whatever. The point is, it will be up or it'll make it to Patreon at some point. I think we're going to be safe, though, because like I said, it's actually on his channel. So I did have to remove a couple of live performances because honestly, I'm tired of the hit or miss, putting all the time and attention that I do into these videos just for them to get blocked. You know, obviously, if you've been here, you scroll through, even if you haven't watched them, you scroll through the videos, you see anywhere from 15 to almost 30 minutes on some of these videos. That's, you know, not an insubstantial amount of time just to, you know, go through everything and then for it to be blocked. So I'm just not going to do any more live reactions unless they're specifically on the artist channel. So here we are. Now, I'm looking forward to this one. I know Woodz is about to enlist. He's already announced it, or maybe he did actually already enlist. We just kind of briefly talked about this a couple of videos ago when we did that reaction video. Believe that was for Love Me Harder, which if you just saw the video I posted for only one of, I was trying to recall who and who did the song, and now I remember. So continuity, my friends. All right, so we're gonna check this one out. Thanks so much for the request. Let's head over and see what Woodz has on his Drowning song live. Now, we have not heard this song with an actual music video. I don't know if there is a music video. I've mentioned before that I prefer a music video first so I can get more of the context of the song. However, first off, I started mentioning that way after this request came in. But second off, I do really enjoy seeing live stuff, with the caveat that I hate reacting to it and it being blocked, right? So fingers crossed for this one. This is Wood's third appearance on the channel. Let's see what he's got. Okay, I'm going to pause real quick. Let me pull up the lyrics over on the side screen. We'll listen to it the first time just to appreciate him. And then we'll listen a second time while paying attention to the lyrics. Because, well, if you just saw what I saw, these subtitles are going to be either auto-generated English or they're going to be auto-generated from Indonesian into English, which is even worse. So give me just a second here. Okay. All right, so I don't want to read these just yet, but I've got lyrics pulled up over here. Let's try this again.
미치도록 사랑했던 지겹도록 다투었던 너가 먼저 떠나고 여기는 종일 비가 왔어 금서턱 끝까지 차올랐고 숨이 막혀
Like the bass build up here.
It's raining on.
Was not expecting that.
I can't breathe. I'm drowning. Oh, I'm drowning. Oh, I'm drowning. Oh, I'm drowning. You're taking my life from me. 달면서 눈 감은 nowhere. 다정한 말로 나를 죽여놓고.
Normally I don't pause on the first playthrough, so I apologize if for those of y'all who are like really getting into this, but this is so good. Woodz, my man, what are you doing? You are slaying me right now. All right, we'll talk about it more, but I just wanted to like take a second to pause and like just really express my appreciation for what he's done in this so far.
날 놓이고 너는 떠나갔지. You call me back, I'm still waiting for you. 너 떠나고 이곳은 전혀 눈물로 날 너무 사랑했던 넌 어디로 흩어졌는지. 내 맘이란 주는 나를 더 깊게 더 깊게. Oh, I'm drowning. It's raining all day. I can't
I can't help but want to drum along to this song. Dear Lord, this is so good.
더 깊이 빠져 죽어도 되니까 다시 한 번만 돌아와 줄래. 더 깊이 빠져 죽어도 되니까 다시 한 번만. Oh, I'm drowning. It's raining all day. I can't breathe.
That look said it like he knows he slayed that.
You're taking my life from me.
Woo! Okay. Uh, what do y'all want me to say to that? Nothing I'm going to say is going to follow up anything to do with that and do it any justice. All I can do is sit here and make stupid sound effects. Woo! Like, Jesus. My God. Okay. So, I don't think it's any secret. Love that. Okay. At the very beginning, and we're going to listen again because I want to see what he's singing. There obviously are some parts where he's singing English that I understood that, but I want to see what the song is saying. I think I'm getting a general gist just from him saying, I'm drowning and you're taking my life from me. But I don't want to make any conjectures until we read the lyrics. But back towards the beginning, if this were the first time that I'd ever heard Woodz and I didn't know what he could do, now, I didn't know he could do this, but I knew he was capable of quite a bit just from the other two videos we've seen. If this were my first time and this was the very first time I had ever heard him, I would have thought, both based on his appearance, like his dress, not like his physical appearance, and his tone, that he was shy with a weak voice. The reason I would have thought that is because he's got the long sleeve shirt on that even covers his hands. Like, he doesn't even show any part of his upper body, right? Now, he does show a little bit of his leg through the cut-off jeans, but that's a different type of personality message. But vocally, he starts off so... I would have described it as weak. However, as we went on, he clearly proved two things. One, definitely not weak, but two, that wasn't weakness in the sense of inability at the beginning. That was weakness in the sense of vulnerability at the beginning. And that just makes it all the more impressive, because once he hits those soaring notes and those growls and everything else, you realize my man was holding back a lot. Like, you ever seen Dragon Ball Z? Imagine Goku right now at the end of where we're at in the anime with his super ultra instinct, whatever. But now imagine him fighting you in his base form, no Super Saiyan, nothing. You know he's holding back. That's Woodz. This man came out, he started singing in base form, and then he hit us with the Super Saiyan and then went Ultra Instinct and everything else on us. Use whatever metaphor you want. I'm an anime nerd, so there you go. But let's go back and listen again so we can actually see the lyrics here. A new Sarange. So that first verse, or first chunk says, even though I'm madly in love. Now, I actually just saw two separate lyric translations, and they're not identical, so I'm not sure which one's more technically correct, by the way. But the one I'm reading right now says, even though I'm madly in love, I'm so tired of the eternal arguments, and you're still leaving me first. So, like, I love you so much, but we argue all the time, and even though I've put up with all of that and I am still in love with you, you're still leaving me first. So that part, both with a little vocal technique that he had and the lyrics, was really cool. So the lyrics here, raindrops have been falling from the sky all day, like symbolizing this sadness. Like, obviously it could be a literal thing, like he's describing the weather, but he's talking about this this sadness that's pervasive around him. And then the tears, or rather the raindrops, have been going down my face to my chin, so I can't breathe. So he's just crying so much. And the raindrops are either tears. It does say it's falling from the sky, but obviously it's masking tears, and he's actually crying while it's raining. And you've seen those scenes before. So I can't breathe. Now, the reason I said vocally he had a technique here is because I don't know if it was on the, I don't think it was on the line where, so I can't breathe. But there was a part where he kind of took his vocal away just a little bit. Like, he's singing the word, and then before he hits the next word, he kind of like drops a little bit. And I don't know how to describe that. Let me see if I can find it for you though. that part too, but
여기는 종일 비가 왔어. 금서tok 끝까지
that part.
차올라.
Now, part of that is just the actual word and the pronunciation, but it was slight. I don't know if you caught it. But Dance in My Heart Calls Me More and More.
Oh, I'm drowning. It's raining all day. Yeah, yeah. I can't breathe. You're taking my life from me.
So all of that was English. Just, oh, I'm drowning. It's raining all day. I can't breathe. Because he talks about crying so much. And the rain, the tears, whatever you want to call it. It's just all day. He can't breathe. There's both being suffocated because, if you cry hard and long, like you start gasping for air sometimes. But also just the literal, like, rise in the water level, right?
알면서 눈 감은 nowhere. 다정한 말로 나를 죽여놓고 날 누이고 너는 떠나가겠지. You call me back, I'm still waiting for you. 너 떠나고 이곳은 잠겨 눈물로 날 너무 사랑했던 넌 어디로 흩어졌는지.
So that verse, why do you close your eyes when you know everything? You killed me with your lovely words, leaving me lying down and left all alone. Like, honestly, this feels like when my wife left, right? So, like, she knew she was leaving, but she still laid down and closed her eyes and, still said, I love you, all that kind of stuff. And then by the time I woke up, she was gone. She took all of her stuff. She left. And so left me lying down, left all alone, cut me bad, still waiting for you. After you leave this place, it'll be flooded with my tears. Where did you disappear? You who was the one I loved so much. So just like this incredibly deep heartbreak and like depression that this person has been the one to leave you.
나를 더 깊게 더 깊게. Oh, I'm drowning. It's raining all day. I can't breathe.
So impressive.
더 깊이 빠져 죽어도 되니까 다시 한 번만 돌아와 줄래. 더 깊이 빠져 죽어도 되니까 다시 한 번만. Oh, I'm drowning. It's raining all day.
So right here, I mentioned earlier in the beginning where I initially got this impression that it was weak voiced, but it was showing vulnerability. He shows vulnerability with his strong voice here, by stripping the instruments away as we go into this last verse. And so you have this resonance, and it's just him being in front of you, vulnerable with just himself. Let me see where. Also, before we get to that, the verse that just ended is just like heartbreaking. I could have fallen even stronger and died, so come back at least once more. I could have fallen even stronger and died just one last time. Like, just pleading, like, come back, even if it's just once. I need this. Like, I could have done more. And if you've ever been in a intense, committed relationship and you've had someone leave you, you might relate. I know I do. Like, I feel like I could have possibly done more, especially when it happened. Like, when she left, I definitely felt like I could or should have done more. Looking back, obviously, that's not necessarily the case, but in that moment, yeah. And so, that's that feeling that he's conveying here. But then, everything falls away. Right at the part where he's drowning, not only is he being vulnerable, but he's hitting the vulnerable lyric in that same moment.
It's raining all day, yeah.
Then he goes into that higher voice to bring, like, reinforce that vulnerability too. Even though it takes a strong vocalist to do that, the perception of when you have the higher voice is that it's weaker than your deeper voice. So from a technique standpoint, not only have we taken away the music and just exposed himself as a way to be vulnerable, but he keeps the strength with the slight growl at first, and then he takes that away and goes into the higher register and shows even more vulnerability there.
I can't breathe.
And then it comes back. Ugh. Wow. That was so good. I loved that song. That it made me rock out. It made me want to cry. It made me reminisce. Like, that song had it all. This guy wrapped up everything into 4 minutes and 6 seconds. So, thank you so much to user Nusu5757 for the request. That will definitely go on my playlist. And the more I'm hearing from Woodz, that's now the third song we've heard here on the channel, and I haven't listened to anything off the channel from him. The more I'm regretting not going to see him. He was just here in LA, like, this month at some point, and I had a chance to go see him, and I was like, like, I've only heard one song from him. Yeah, it was good, but do I want to fight traffic? Do I want to fight the crowds? Do I want to pay the money? The answer to all of that in hindsight is yes. I didn't do it. Kicking myself now. But, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell to enable your notifications to see when future content goes live. If you have anything to add to the discussion on this one, feel free to drop it in the comments below. Love chatting with you guys. Good or bad comments, I try to respond to every single one. So it's been a pleasure getting to know some of you guys and chat about K-pop in general this year. This will probably, by the time it gets uploaded, will most likely be my last video of 2023. There's a chance that the next one might finish in time, but I'm not gonna bank on it just yet. But if this was the last one, damn, it was a good one. Thanks for checking it out, guys. Take care. See you next time.